New here. My name is Aphrodite, and this is Aphroditeshouse. If you are not new here, welcome back. Welcome back. I have got my orange. It's right on the tip of my tongue, and I can't remember it. What is this? You know what? It's not important. It'll come to me later. I always forget, I really connect with them, my particular crystals when I buy them, and then the name's just gone. Selenite. Orange selenite. There we go. Duh. I'm like, it's one of the best crystals for cleansing and clearing and charging other crystals, and I can't fucking remember the name. Orange selenite. So, as you all know, we have Venus going into retrograde in the sign of Leo. So I did a reading for singles and kind of what they can expect, what they need to know, what they need to have the jump on, that kind of thing. So now I'm going to do a reading for those of you who are in a relationship, who are, you and your partner, you're just trying to figure it all out, what's happening, what's coming. I have some hidden truths that they might need to tell you going into this retrograde, just some things to think about, some inner thoughts they may not feel comfortable sharing out loud. I'm going to spill all of the tea for you because that's my job. So for pile 1, we have Indigo Gabbro, this piece here. For pile 2, we have Rose Quartz. And for pile 3, we have this crystal that's really good for intuition and using during readings. And I cannot remember the name of it, but I do like using it. I do like having it sit there when I do my readings. It is a really nice crystal to just enjoy things with. So, take some time, really think about it, pick the pile that you feel the most drawn to. Again, we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. And I will just give you a second to pick the pile that resonates with you the most. Okay, so if you have picked pile 2, you have picked Indigo Gabbro, this little piece here. You might have a lot of dream communication with this person. You might talk to each other a lot in the astral, share a strong spiritual connection. So I am just going to go through and read your cards for you. You've got the Three of Pentacles upright. You've got the Empress reversed. You've got the Fool reversed. You've got the Five of Pentacles reversed. You've got the Page of Swords upright. You've got the Four of Pentacles upright. And you've got the Queen of Swords reversed. Okay. Okay. So, what I feel you can expect, or what you're already feeling going into this retrograde season, is that you want peace, you want harmony, you want cooperation, you want to feel like you and your partner are doing something of equal value together that can really help you build some sort of grand stability. But I don't think you feel like the relationship is being nurtured enough. I feel like you feel like not enough risks are being taken, not enough is being said in the ways that they should be. Communication might be a little off. It might be making you feel like you're not important and like you don't matter. You two might even be going back with kind of like a tit for tat, meaning like you're doing something, so I'll do it, but I'll do it differently because anything you can do, I can do better, right? And it's like neither of you wants to change that pattern of this kind of sort of tit for tat. There's a possibility for stability and growth here, but I feel like a lot of communication needs to happen. I feel like there's a lot of holding your tongue. I feel like there's a lot of I don't want to step on anyone's toes. I want to keep the peace, but in doing so, you are both kind of causing the chaos because neither of you is saying fully what needs to be said. Now, I feel like this retrograde season is going to bring a lot of arguments if you're not quick to resolve your issues as they come up. So, the minute they arise is the minute you need to be trying to have these conversations with each other about how they're making you feel, or about lack of reciprocation in terms of emotion. If you don't feel like the relationship is being nurtured enough, that is something that you need to express. If you are feeling like you're not taking enough risks in the relationship, you're not moving at a steady enough pace, or like there's stagnant energy, you need to express that. There's no way in which this is going to work if neither of you is going to use the God-given intellect that you were blessed with. You both have an idea of how to move past the situation, but neither of you is willing to come forward and say, okay, this is kind of what needs to happen right now, because these blockages are getting insane and it's building up and it's building some sort of resentment. And maybe one of you doesn't know fully 100% what could be of help to you, but it feels like you do. It feels like both of you have an idea of what could change, what could help shift this relationship. Neither of you wants to say it because it's almost like neither of you wants to fold first, you know? Why should I have to be the one to bring it up? You two share a really strong spiritual and psychic connection on some level. So I would not be surprised if you were both thinking the same thing at the exact same time about just trying to figure out how to fix this. Spirit is saying, don't let your big head get you in trouble. Yes, you are both wise, but neither one of you knows everything. And that I know it all big brain of yours is going to get you into trouble. It's going to keep you present in stagnant energy because you're not allowing for new ideas to come in, new thought processes to come in. You're not allowing yourself to see things from a different perspective, and it's simply just keeping the energy where it is. There can't be any forward progression if there's no forward progression in your individual growth. So if you're not willing to budge and grow anymore, and they're not willing to budge and grow anymore, then the relationship just kind of is what it is. There can't be a moment where you maybe get engaged. There can't be a moment where you move in with each other. There can't be a moment where you have those moments where you share those deepest, darkest secrets that you felt like they were holding on to for so long, where you reach that point in the relationship where it's just so deep and you're just so madly in love that you've gotten into the swing of things. You've figured out the proper ways to communicate. You've figured out, when is the proper time to bring things up. You've figured out that, yes, you are both smart, but you cannot use your intellect as a weapon. You have to use it together to build. But you two are fighting with each other so much, spiritually, energetically, emotionally, that it's just not going anywhere. You might not be physically fighting each other. You might not even be yelling at each other. But there's fighting here. There's resistance here. And that's what's causing this problem. Going into retrograde season, you're going to have to address all of these issues because they're all going to come out one way or another. And let me tell you, it's either going to come out with you using that intellect that you have and making something happen, or you two are going to duke it out. And when you duke it out, it's not going to end well. It's not going to end well for either of you. And neither of you wants that. So please, try to use your intellect here. There's so much that can come from this relationship if you just try to use your intellect. If you just sit down and have those tough conversations. Look, I get it. You don't want to bend. You're going to have to. You might have to be the one who bends. You're sitting here watching the reading. You understand what's going on. You get it. Spiritually, you and I, psychically, we are connecting right now. I know you get it because I'm giving you the side eye. And I know you know what I'm talking about. So go on ahead and bring up that conversation that you've been dreading to bring up. Go on ahead and do it. Just go on ahead and do it. And set some boundaries and get some things in place and move forward with your growth so that the relationship can grow. We're moving on to these hidden truths. Things that they would like you to know going into this retrograde season. Things that they may not want to share with you for whatever reason. But I got down to the dirt of it. So let's go on ahead and get you some information here. I daydream about a life with you. I'm not even remotely surprised. Like I said, you two want to build together. It's not like the energy's not there. You're both stubborn. Stubborn. Do I still have a chance? Are you two going to keep butting heads and arguing with each other, or are you going to get it together? Do they still have a chance to build a life with you? I won't let you down. If you engage in this communication with me and we talk about the tough stuff, it might take me a minute, but I will open up to you and I will share anything that you are asking of me because I want to be with you. I want to grow with you. I still have feelings for you. This is love. This is love, but it's a stagnant love. It can't grow if you two aren't growing. This is stagnant love at its finest. They have so much love for you and you have so much love for them, and you're thinking the same things because telepathically you are connected. And you want to bring something beautiful out of this. And right now, because of the stagnant energy, you're in that should I stay or should I go? And I'm telling you right now, if you choose to stay and you really work on communication, something beautiful is going to come out of this relationship. Something so beautiful. But if you go, that's your own prerogative. Now, the retrograde period will last from July until September. Keep that in mind. This is the energy that you have going into this retrograde season that you need to be focused on. Now, what you choose to do with the information about the energy surrounding you right now is completely up to you. How you choose to handle this situation, how you choose to handle the energy, what you choose to bring from this is completely up to you. But this person wants something stable with you. They want to build with you. They want to grow with you. They want to try and understand you more. And they want you to be doing the same for them. And unfortunately, it might take you to be that bigger person to just step forward. And I get it. You're tired. Before you even get in the comment section and go, I'm always the bigger person. I'm always the one asking questions. I'm always the one trying to get to the... I get it. But sometimes in the relationship, there's the one person who's just better at taking the lead when it comes to these things. And that, baby, might just be you. That might just be what it is. But this is love. And I know it, and I feel it because I'm getting a little woozy over here. I'm getting a little, my heart's a little flustered, and my brain's getting a little woozy, and I'm getting a little dizzy. This is like drunk on love, okay? Some strong-ass energy this person exudes right here. Pile 1. This is what I've got for you. This was a great reading. I hope it was informative. Comment down below. Let me know. Was it helpful? Did it work for you? Was it accurate? Are you going to step up to the plate? What you going to do? I'm nosy now. You know, I'd invested my time. I'm nosy. But Pal 1, that's what I've got for you. I hope I was helpful. Again, let me know what's going on. I would love to know. But, yeah, I will see you in the next video, and... you know what to do. That's all I can say is you know what to do. Bye. Pile 2. If you have picked the rose quartz, this is your reading. So, we've got 2 portions of your reading. We've got the tarot. And then we've got the hidden truth, the dirt, the things that they want to tell you but cannot tell you because they're scared to tell you. So I did the digging for you. Okay? We're going to start off with the tarot, and the way that this works is this is the energy that you need to be mindful of going into this retrograde season from July to September. Venus is going into retrograde in the sign of Leo. This is the energy you need to be thinking about. I know a lot of people are talking about exes coming back, this, that, and the other thing. Okay, cool. You're in a relationship, so we need to talk about the energy that your relationship is currently exuding in, what it's giving off, what it's doing right now, and things you need to think about going into this retrograde season, because some things might need to change, okay? But you won't know until you know. So let's get started with your tarot. Okay, Knight of Wands upright. Interesting. The Death card reversed. Okay. Page of Pentacles reversed. Interesting. 4 of Swords reversed. Okay. 7 of Cups upright. And the Sun upright. Okay. The first thing I'm hearing is the refusal to change. Yes. The refusal to change your mind about how particular things work and how things need to function in the relationship to make them progress forward. You might have a diluted sense of how this relationship needs to look. Spirit has a totally different look for where this is going, baby. A totally different look. Spirit says it's very lusty. Very lusty. very powerful, lusty. This is like, you can't find common ground, but you can find common ground in the bedroom. Okay, if there's one thing you can find common ground on, it's in the bedroom. You've both kind of teetered towards whether or not you want to continue to do this. You've both kind of talked about whether or not there was other options. Maybe not to each other, maybe to your friends. Like, man, I don't know if I can do this. They're starting to get on my nerves. Do they even know that I've got suitors out the ass? Do they even know how many times I've been approached? They need to get their act together. This might just be how you're feeling, the energy right now. And they might be feeling like, man, he, they, I don't know, you might be a male, female, they, them, watching the video, speaking on your partner, showing their ass, acting up, I can't do it, but when we're in the bedroom and the connection is just flowing, it's flowing, and I want to stay because it feels so damn good, and the connection feels so damn good, and I feel like they're part of my soul family, and I can't break that. I can't break that. You're not allowing yourself to grow in the proper ways. You're not allowing yourself to expand in the ways in which you need to. I've seen it. It looks like a situation of you turning down as many offers as possible because you don't think they're right for you, or you don't think that you can step up to the plate. Your relationship plays a big role in how you view the world. That might Your relationship dictates how well you do in the outside world. There we go. Source was trying to tell me something and it wasn't clicking. 2 and 2 wasn't clicking for a minute there. They were just talking, and it was going 1,000 miles a minute. Your relationship dictates how you are in the world. So in terms of your money, in terms of your opportunities, in terms of everything else, if you don't feel stable in your relationship, everything else is not stable. You don't know how to rest properly. You don't know how to relax. You don't know how to allow things to come in for you. You don't know how to do this. You don't know how to do that, because nothing really feels like it's on solid ground. You're real confused, and you're like, this could just be a trap. This could be false advertising. This could be fake. This could be this. This could be that. And you're not allowing yourself to really enjoy these moments. I think this retrograde season you're going to be asked to take a step back. Does this mean you're going to end up breaking up with this individual, or them breaking up with you? I don't think so. I think you have the option to, should you want to. I don't necessarily think that that's going to be the case unless this person is really blocking your blessings and your money, or they're just a massive distraction. I think that once you choose to take a step back, really rest, recuperate, figure out who you are and what you bring to the relationship, and how you can properly communicate and move forward and address some of these situations without it needing to be hypersexual, overly sexual, or just meet me in the bedroom and we'll duke it out in the bedroom, then things will start to take a shift. Not everything can be solved in the bedroom. Not everything can be solved at home, under your roof. Sometimes the energy needs to be let out wherever it's happening, whenever it's happening, okay? You feeling some type of way, bring it up. You want to do something, bring it up, but don't show your ass when you're doing it. You don't need to have an attitude about everything either, because that attitude, that energy, that they feel that. And I know you want them to feel something so that they do something, but damn, baby, damn, breathe. It's like, if I can't get no rest and can't get no peace, neither can you, motherfucker. You gonna feel it in your soul. And they do. And that's part of the reason why you might drift apart a little. You need to figure out how to properly communicate without exuding all that energy onto them. Now, give them a little something to feel, but damn. Not the whole world, baby. The man, woman, she, they, them can't handle the whole world on their shoulders. They are only human, okay? Or the soul having a human experience just like you. You can figure it out together, but damn. When you choose to take that step back, when you choose to kind of renew your sense of self and your energy and your self-worth, and you start to really flourish in other elements of your life that aren't dictated by your relationship starts to be on stable ground a little more, because you're not so overwhelmed with everything else. Everything else is kind of flowing okay. So then you look at your relationship with fresher eyes, from a different perspective. You're getting all of these different perspectives that you maybe didn't accept before, or didn't want to have to see before. But in the end, it brings you joy, because you get more stability, the stability that you needed and craved. the rebirth that you have been dreading, that you have been putting off, you get to have and enjoy. And I know you don't want this rebirth to come and knock you off your feet, and you think everything's going to fall apart and you're going to lose the person that you love and this and that. There's a way to have a rebirth without losing everything. And if something truly needs to go, then it wasn't meant for you to begin with. So why would you want to hold on to it? These are just some things to think about. This retrograde season might need to be more, with the sun representing Leo too. This might need to be a situation of you being more focused on yourself. Your relationship will flourish when you put more energy into yourself. You are the star of the show. Okay? Act like it. Put yourself first, damn it. Quit playing these games. This is what this person is thinking going into retrograde. These are some of their thoughts. Now, it may not all resonate, but I'm sure it will. If it does not apply, baby, let it fly. This is a collective reading. Not everything is for everyone at every given time. So if it doesn't apply to you, what? Let it fly. Don't come into my comment section talking about it didn't resonate, then this wasn't your pal. If not one thing I said here resonates, I can't help you. You intuitively picked the pal. Something in here was meant for you on some level. You might have just needed the message to put yourself first. Who knows? You knows, actually. But here are the hidden truths. You don't have to like it, but it is what it is. Wish we could go back. I'm getting the energy of simpler times when things were more fun, more carefree. Y'all weren't duking it out every 2 seconds. You weren't fighting. You weren't arguing. There was no manipulation. Energetic manipulation. You let me down. They have painted a particular picture of you in their head. They wanted things to go a particular way, and now they're going different. It's not that you let them down. The vision that they had of you was a bust. It was a letdown. Okay, this happens. You get with someone and you have a vision for what you want your future to look like, for what you want them to look like, and it takes a turn to the left, and now you have to figure out how to take a turn to the right. It happens. It happens to the best of us. But look, the good news is the reputation that they build up in their head about you is not your problem. And you ought to tell that motherfucker that is not my problem. You built that up in your head. You didn't have proper communication with me and have standards with me and talk to me about these boundaries and what I'm actually like as a human being while you're in a committed relationship to me. You built that up, not me. You let yourself down, truthfully, but this is how they feel. So we're going to cut them some slack because they're allowed to feel how they feel. It's part of the human experience. I saved your texts and messages. Okay? I'm getting iMessage, especially them photos, and Instagram. Okay? They might play like they got rid of some messages. Honey, no. They got to keep everything. You know they stock up on evidence. I don't even know why they this was not a well-kept secret. You know they keep receipts for every damn thing. Every damn thing. Like that was a secret. I don't want to know. Are you staying? Are you leaving? Do you want me? Are you breaking up with me? I don't want to know. I want to live in fantasy land where everything is perfect and we are perfect. Don't talk to me about nothing. They want to be in fantasy land. I'm telling you right now, burst that bubble. Take their ass out of fantasy land. And as a Pisces, that's coming from a Pisces. I'm as Delulu as it gets. Spiritually, I am up there. I am living in my daydreams. Okay? Burst their bubble, please. Because you are only spirit living the human experience, and they cannot put this amount of pressure on you. This is unrealistic. And this, I don't want to know. I don't want to have to look at it. I can't see. I'm blind. We're not doing none of that. You didn't see my tears. Something you said hurt their feelings real bad. Or it indicated to them that that might be the last straw and that the relationship might be taking a turn to the left. And that's why they're talking about, I don't want to know, you let me down. Let's just go back to square one. But that's not how that works. You can't go back to square one. You have to build from where you're at. Those lessons come into play. You have to build from where you're at. You can't go back to square one. I'm sorry, it's not an option. And I'm talking to them, but I'm also talking to you. Don't let someone manipulate you into going back to square one. Maybe we should just take a small break and then get back together and see, start from square one. Maybe just date each other, get a little romantic. We're not going back to square one, motherfucker. I done spent too much time and invested too much of my energy into this shit. We are either going to figure out how to make it work, and I'm wifey, or hit the bricks. I got things to do. I come first. So it is what it is. The energy is strong, and I know it because this is the energy you exude, and it's tough and it's mean. Respectfully. Okay? Don't come for me, but you're mean. Soften up your heart a little. You know? Soften up your heart a little. You got to. They need a little softness. They need a little love, okay? Some people need a little love. That's okay. That is okay. It's okay to be soft with your partner. It's okay to be soft. You don't have to be tough all the time. Have firm boundaries and stand up for yourself and exude that Leo energy, but come on. Don't be tough all the time. Men need love too. If you are a feminine energy, if you are a woman who is dating a man specifically, men need love too. Exude that softer side, that motherly side, that nurturing side. They need that too. Okay? It helps when you start there instead of coming from a place of toughness. Come from a place of toughness, then I'm not taking no shit if they don't know how to follow the rules. Meaning you've tried to have this conversation several times and they just don't fucking get it. That's not the same thing. But you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. You get it. So, pile 2, that was your reading. If it resonates, let me know. Let me know what's going on. I want the tea. I want the dirt. I gave you the dirt. Give me the dirt. What's going on? I hope I was helpful. I hope I gave you some insight, or at the very least some sort of confirmation. I hope you have a beautiful and safe Venus retrograde in Leo. Shit is wild. So it should be interesting. Yeah, but that's what I've got for you. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay prosperous, and keep that prosperous energy flowing. Don't let anyone slow you down, not even yourself. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Bye! If you chose pile 3, this is your reading. You guys got the most cards out of everyone here. This is that intuitive stone that you use for reading. I like to rub it on my third eye before I do any sort of readings. Sometimes, not all of the time, but it is very beautiful. If you can sort of get a view of that. I love it. It's like, it's perfect for me because I'm a Pisces, so it's very cloud-like, very up there for me. But if you chose this reading, this is your pal. You guys got the most cards. I actually ended up using 2 tarot decks to get your information. 2, not 1, 2. And then hidden truth cards, you guys got the most. So your partner had the most to say out of everyone else's partner. So the way this works is I'm going to read your tarot first. I'm going to go ahead and read your tarot first. And then I am going to tell you the dirt, what they got to say. So keep in mind, this is the energy that you need to be focused on going into the retrograde season, which will be from July until September. This is just the energy surrounding your relationship, what you need to know, kind of to give you some sort of confirmation or an idea of where things could be headed if they continue in the direction in which they're going in, and advice from spirit on how to kind of navigate. Just to remind you that you do have options. You are never stuck in one situation if you truly don't want to be there. So I'm going to start off with your tarot, and here we go. We've got the Queen of Cups in reverse. I'm being told to flip it, though. Of course, it might have been that I picked up this deck backwards, like when I was showing it to you. There we go. King of Cups upright. Of fucking course. Of course. Of course. Of course. We have the new moon in Cancer at a Piscean degree, which is fucking excellent because we have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups on the board, a perfect pair. What? Okay. I love this for you. I love this for you. Ah! I'm sorry, I'm a Pisces, so this is just so cute. This is just so cute. So many emotions. Okay, let's keep going. Okay. Knight of Wands in reverse. Oh my gosh. Okay, the Tower in reverse. The Death card in reverse. Interesting. The High Priestess upright. The Empress upright. No fucking way. King of Pentacles in reverse. And the Fool upright. Okay. Let's talk about it. Because damn. First of all, perfect pair on the board. Congratulations. Going into this retrograde season, I think the first thing you need to know, soul family, twin flames, mirroring each other. You are one in the fucking same. Congratulations, you've met your match on every level. You two are probably duking it out on so many levels. I wish. I don't even. My energy is ecstatic right now. This is like go, 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 go type energy. Um, and I love how I separated the cards like this because it's very interesting. You come off as very nurturing, very emotional, very loving, very stable. They come off as emotionally stable and willing to take some risks, but they're not willing to do it out of, I want to take the risk. I want to be spontaneous. They do it based off of, I'm feeling that the moment is right. Let's be a little spontaneous. This is like, my partner had been talking about something for some time, and they're really, really interested in this. And I really want to make this happen, but I want it to be a surprise. But they're very smart about it. They use their intuition. They move. What's your schedule looking like for the next 2 weeks? So it's planned, but it's spontaneous. It's spontaneous to you. It's moving forward, making leaps and bounds without telling you. And then they kind of put it on you so it's spontaneous to you. But to them, it was intellectually planned out. It was well thought out. And to them, it was worth the risk. It was worth everything. They wouldn't have done it, said it, or presented it if it didn't mean something of extravagance to them. You have the Death card in reverse and the Tower card in reverse, which is quite interesting to me. It feels to me like the foundations are changing, or they did change. The game changed. What happened here? Some harsh truths came out. You had a conversation, but it didn't break you. It actually elevated you. It pushed you into a sense of, okay, now that foundation is gone. So now we get to build a new one. But the cycle itself isn't done. And so what's happening here is you're not resisting the cycle just isn't done. The rebirth isn't fully done because more healing needs to be done, but a foundation was built for more healing to be done, if that makes sense. It's like when you're building a house, you guys go over the instructions perfectly. You talk it through and it makes perfect sense. You lay down that foundation. You put a beer. I remember this because I had seen it on Grey's Anatomy and I thought it was so fucking hilarious. They were building the deck. I think it was Mark and Derek. They were building the deck, and Mark puts the beer bottle on the deck or something, or Derek does, and it rolls off. And Mark goes, your deck's uneven. And like, they just all look at each other because they realize they've been working on this deck as like a guy group for weeks. They're so proud and accomplished of it, and they're like, damn, it's uneven. Now we have to fix this shit. But they broke it down, they refixed it, and then what happened? Derek and Meredith had like this extravagant, beautiful house that like was built off of a brand new foundation, while the sturdy one was being built. No, the original one that wasn't as sturdy was being built out of a place of anger and confusion, right? Derek had all this land, he was ready to build his house. He and Meredith had all these issues, but he was still building the house. But he was upset, and that's why they were having the guys trip. They were all out there trying to. It's funny that Spirit is using this analogy. So you might be a Grey's Anatomy fan. I'm a huge Grey's Anatomy fan. So it works. They go out there to vent out their frustrations. We're going to be guys, we might have the babies with us or whatever while we're working through this shit, but we're going to drink our beers. We're going to build this fucking deck. We're going to be men. We're going to do it. Right? Then the deck's all fucked up because it was built off of this foundation of like anger and just venting and trying to get these emotions out. It wasn't solid. They had to start over completely. But when the solid foundation was built, the home was able to be created, but the cycle of healing never stopped. It never reached a point where it was like, okay, now we're on to the next stage. It did in the show, but I'm talking about right now. You're at that stage where you're like, okay, the new foundation was built. We've had communication. We've had these talks. Do I feel stable enough to allow for the new cycle of growth to come in? because that means really digging deep into what is preventing it from starting in the first place, and hoping and praying that it doesn't break us. Spirit is reiterating right now, it won't break you, but not talking about it will. Bring up those conversations. Have those talks. No one is stopping you but you. You are a perfect pair on the board. You are both emotionally available. Now, let me tell you, this person is a little bit more emotionally available than you. They, child, this person, Spirit, tell it to me plain. Tell it to me plain so I can tell this person what they need to know going into this retrograde season. This person loves you. Spirit says love, 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 love. Imagine like a screen where the word love and all these crazy ass hearts just pop up out of nowhere. Spirit is saying they have future plans with you and you don't even know it. And that's what I'm talking about. They move and they make these leaps and bounds intuitively, but they don't tell you everything as it's happening. They don't feel the need to. They keep things close to their chest and to themselves because they don't want to, A, they don't want to ruin it, and B, should something happen before the plan's able to play out, then you weren't expecting this, and they weren't expecting anything from you because they didn't bring it up to you. Spirit says let it flow. Don't change your ways. Continue to nurture them because that helps them come out of some of their cycles, and in doing so, you are allowing yourself and them that space to heal. It doesn't always need to be so clingy. There we go. Clingy. That's what they did. They showed me two people walking away from each other and then it clingy. Just like that. I'm sorry. I'm sure that was loud. And then like, I apologize, but real clingy. And they say it's not clingy like I have to be under you 24/7. It's my energy craves your energy. If my energy's not around your energy, then I don't know what to do. This is because you are opposite sides of the same coin. You are the same person. You don't need to mirror each other. You are each other. This is not mirroring. This is we are each other, but different sides of each other. Where you make leaps and bounds here, I make leaps and bounds here. And together we make one whole, thing. But the goal is to learn from each other. And if you're not allowing that healing to take place, then they're not learning to be emotional and you're not learning to be more analytical. You're both emotional. You're both emotionally available for this relationship. You're both partners. You're both in love deeply with each other. This person might actually love you more than you love them. And I know that sounds crazy and delulu. I know it because I'm a Pisces, but let me tell you, with this Cancer energy and this Pisces energy here on the board, not even. You've got Cancer energy, Pisces energy, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Aries. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Obsessive, controlling. Not in a bad way. This is like... I know obsessive and controlling in itself is not grand. So, we're not going to say it like that as if it couldn't be bad. This is like... They want to control the aspect. They want to do this and that. But they are fully committed to you and to loving you and to nurturing you and to helping you grow. But again, things need to kind of shift in a particular way. There is no... Like I said, the foundation has shifted and something else was built in its original place, which is beautiful. But you got to keep going or that foundation's not going to stick. You're going to have all of this space to build a house and the deck's going to be done and there's going to be no house. You know what I mean? So, and I'm hearing money moves, money moves, money moves, money moves. It talks, it moves, it's free flowing. It is the center of what will help you grow. I feel like this person already has a decent amount of money. I feel like they're trying to help you make some money. Together, you two could be generational curse breakers, millionaires, billionaires, the first of your family line to really do something with good money. Children is really heavy right now on someone's mind. Again, with this Empress energy, I'm not surprised. Sometimes in tarot, the Empress is shown to be pregnant as she is bringing something into life, birthing something into existence, into creation. Make sure with all of this going on, the color scheme here, you're not stupid. I know you know it. Check on your solar plexus chakra and check on your, my goodness. Look at me. I'm here and I'm all flustered. Your solar plexus chakra and your sacral chakra. Those two might need the most attention from you right now so that you can potentially birth something into existence. Now, when I say children, keep this in mind. Projects can be your babies. You don't need to have real babies. You could have project babies. However, if you and your partner are lovers, and you know what I'm talking about, because we got that Pisces energy on the board, freaky with that Sagittarius and that Scorpio. Look, get it in where you get it in. But if you don't want any actual babies, get it in smart. Okay? But going into this retrograde season, it's all love, baby. It's all love. It's all love, but you need to work on clearing out old cycles and allowing yourself to grow into the woman or the man that you want to be, because your partner is totally in love with you. They're so madly in love with you that every time you level up, you just get sexier. There is no, oh, she's changed. What am I supposed to do with that? That's, damn, my baby changed again? Shit. Maybe I gotta keep up. She changed a little too much. He changed a little too much. I mean, not in the sense of, damn, they're gonna leave me. It's, damn, I know I gotta step up too. We gotta be on the same page. We are billionaires, millionaires in the making. She do it or he do it, I gotta do it. If they do it, I gotta do it. And it's not like a copycat situation of mirroring. That's what I'm being told to tell you. This isn't mirroring. This is every time you elevate, they elevate. And when they elevate and they learn something new, they help you elevate. And then you learn something new, and it's not mirroring. It's progression at its finest in a true, genuine connection. Now watch your money. If ideas start to come to you through sacral chakra meditation or through solar plexus meditation, jot those down and do those. Spirit is giving you these ideas that are going to help you make money. When you have stability within yourself and you feel stable within yourself and grounded, which is going back to that root chakra, then you don't feel the need to question this relationship so much because you see it for what it is. You have a perfect pair on the board. There is no reason you need to be questioning not nothing. Chaos comes when you create it. I'm going to say that one more time for the people who didn't hear it. Chaos comes when you create it. Going into this retrograde season, all I can tell you is don't fuck it up. Because it's not going to be them. It's going to be you. What's funny is I didn't even read this card. Because some of these cards give you the information. And at the bottom, it says you may be fighting a losing battle. If so, it's time to cut your losses and get out. Learn whatever lessons you can from the failure. And know that the wheel is always turning. Which is interesting because I was just telling you that cycles... You can't have a rebirth without a cycle ending, but the cycle can't end if the healing doesn't continue. And when they're talking about cutting your losses, they're not talking about the relationship. They're talking about the ways of thinking that are blocking you from being able to really see the relationship for what it is and its fullest potential. So, with that being said, we're going to get into the dirt of it all. What they want to say to you, maybe couldn't say to you, but they're going to say to you. Okay. I feel the sexual tension. I was just telling you, you two are one of the same. You feel it, they feel it, baby. Right in that sacral. You get a little tit and they get a little tat. You know what I'm saying? I need security. That money. I was just saying, when you are stable and secure in yourself. What? And because you are the same person, they feel the what the same way. I'm going to say this once for the people who like to force everything to fit for them, who like to force situations and then come in my comment section and get mad talking about it doesn't make any sense. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. If nothing here was confirmation for you, this was not your reading. This is a whole spiritual experience with between me, source, and the collective. Do you know how many people are in the collective? This just might not be it for you, baby. But you clicked the pile intuitively. So I know something somewhere in here was confirmation for you. And for that, you should be grateful, because whatever thoughts you had were confirmed with whatever confirmation you needed. But again, if it doesn't apply, what? Let it fly. Because you're not going to come into my comment section talking about it doesn't resonate. If it doesn't resonate, meditate. Cleanse that area, cleanse your aura, get right, recenter yourself, come back and see what you picked. If you were not centered and you were not aligned, sometimes your first mind is not the best mind. It's a confused mind because you're not centered. And that's just what it is. I wonder how you feel. How you feel? Y'all feel the exact same way, so it's not like it matters. I still feel the pain. Like I said, some tough conversations were had between you two. And that's okay. You probably still feel the pain too. There was probably some harsh truths you didn't realize. But it was able to help you build a new foundation, wasn't it? I see life differently now. When I see this card, I immediately hear, I cannot see my life without you. You probably showed this person genuine love for the first time in their life. They probably thought they were in love, but didn't realize what love felt like until they met you. So they're realizing that nothing was real. Nothing, the people that they thought that they were in love with, they realized they were in lust with, or they were infatuated with. They're realizing that you are it, you are love. And they might be acting a little funny because of it. Okay? Just have to throw that out there. I miss being with you. Again, you are the same person, one and the same. Like I said, I was just saying, energetically, they need to feel that energetic connection. They need to feel that pull. They need to feel that, I need to feel that you're there. If I can't feel that you're there, something ain't right. I'm calling you, I'm texting you, I'm hitting you up. Where you at? What's your energy doing? I can't feel it. Okay? This is that. When I go to sleep, I feel you in my soul. When I wake up, you're the first thing on my mind because I feel you in my soul. And this is not obsession. This is not, I need to keep you, my precious. This is, I feel you. We are the same. We are one being. And like not having you there, not being able to feel you, it makes me a little anxious. Okay? I might have a little bit of separation anxiety. That's fine. You know that. I know that. We're working through that. This isn't about that. This is, I need to make sure you're good. Because if I can't feel you, then I'm worried that something's wrong with you. I can always feel you. If I can't feel you, then what's going on? Either someone else is occupying your time and getting all your energy, or something bad happened and now I can't feel you, and now we have a whole other set of problems. Their words, not mine. Make sure your person's good, okay? Because I know you'd be the same way. It's been 2 hours and I haven't heard from you. What the fuck going on? You good? I can't be with you. Okay. What an interesting way to end this. I miss being with you, but I can't be with you. I cannot be with you all the time. I have things to do and you have things to do. We have lives. We're both trying to build stability, so we can't be with each other all of the time. But I love you. I want to share my life with you. So in order to do that, I can't be with you all the time because I have to build and you have to build so that we can build a life together. That's the only way it's going to work. If I could, I would be with you all day, every day, and I would get nothing done. There would be no stability. There would be no money coming in because I would want to be with you all of the time. I would want to love you all of the time. I would want to... Oh, Lord. The visuals. Am I seeing what I'm seeing? They want to give you some children. They actually want to give you some children. When I see you, I see my whole family. They might be trying to plan to put a baby in you. That might be what it is. This person said, I'm traditional. Don't think I won't be trying to get you pregnant while simultaneously trying to figure out how to propose to you. I'm traditional. Love, marriage, and children go hand in hand. I'm gonna give it to you. You're either gonna accept it for what it is, or we're gonna, this is like end all be all. Like, I can't be with you right now because I'm building so that I can be with you, so that we can have things in the future. That's why I take so much space and so much time, and it feels like separation, but I'm fully committed to you. I intend to marry you and give you children. I intend to have babies with you. Now, if this is not it, you need to speak up. Because once I'm down, I'm down. They said you have no idea. You have no idea, which is why I said I think this person loves you a little more than you love them. They might be older than you. They might be older than you physically or spiritually, meaning that they've spun the block a few more times and gotten more experience. Their soul's gotten more experience. So they know how they want things to move because they've had lifetimes with you where things didn't get to play out the way that they wanted to. And now they're trying to get it all crammed into this lifetime. Nothing is being left undone. You will be my spouse. You will have my children. We will just we will just do it all. Okay? We're breaking every generational curse we can find. We are going through every cycle that we can find from every lifetime, and we're doing it right now. Right now. Right fucking now. You got to think about these things going into retrograde, because what you are building now through this retrograde season, July through September, is going to be the foundation, the new foundation for what you to build in the future going into 2024. Do not anticipate a breakup unless you are just playing with this motherfucker. If you are playing with them, they will cut you off so quick. Do not play with them. If you're not feeling it, speak up. Do not play with them. They're endgame. They're endgame, and they're not shy about it. I mean, they're not going to talk about it, but it's in the energy. It's all in the energy. Pile 3, this is what I've got for you. So remember this energy going into retrograde season, like I said, because you're going to be given ideas that will help to build the foundation for the future. Money making ideas, changing ideas. There's a fly in my room. There's a fly in my room right now, and I hate that. With that being said, whenever I get a fly and I'm doing a reading about this, and I'm talking about things like that, to me it exudes spy fly spy. This person might be watching your social media and trying to figure out how the best way to give you everything that you've ever wanted. Like, seriously, just checking. So just be a little mindful of that. I got the chills a little as I said that. So be mindful of who's paying extra attention to you, and whether or not your partner's paying extra attention to you, and how. Yeah. But just remember this energy. You're setting up the foundations, and it's going to help you flourish if you utilize the ideas and you do the right work. And then it's going to bring you a lot of financial prosperity moving into 2024. It's going to seem a little dry at first. It's going to seem a little difficult. It's going to seem a little slow. You're going to feel like maybe you don't have enough of the foundation that you need, but it's going to grow like out of nowhere. Like, I'm telling you, if you own a business, this is like having 1 or 2 orders a month and feeling like, as an independent artist, I'm a failure. I can't do anything with anyone because I'm not going to be bringing anything to the table other than my good looks and my intuitive thoughts and everything else. And then it's like you wake up to like 200 orders out of nowhere. And now you're like, oh shit, I have the demand for 200 orders. What am I going to do? I'm one person. And this is your partner going like, oh shit, you know, I have a little time. Do you want some help? We can do this together right fucking now. And you two flow with it. And it's like, oh shit, we could just be doing this together for a living. Think about that. Strong foundations. So this is what I've got for you. Again, I loved it. So I hope this was helpful. Comment down below. Let me know what's going on. Let me know how you're feeling, what you're thinking, all that good stuff. And yeah, I hope this reading was helpful, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Have a safe retrograde.